Morning, everyone. Hey, it's Len from Mercury Man Garage and Outdoors. Well, it's snowing again. So we're going to be heading out here shortly to plow snow one more time. But this time we're going to be plowing in the wood yard because I need to get that ready for a load of wood I got coming in today. Some tree service wood. Hopefully he's coming today. And it's a new supplier that I'm giving a try. So we'll see what it's like. Hopefully it's good stuff and it's fairly reasonable. But as you can see behind me here, I got a truckload of 30 bundles again for a customer, and he doesn't want them till next week now. But I'll just be holding that for him. I got 3 more down here that I've been working on. I'm slowly trying to build my inventory back up, but I don't have a lot of wood left. As you can see, I got a half a tote of oak and a very little maple left. And the maple is borderline wet, so I'm leery of selling that. But so far, I haven't got any complaints about it, so far so good, I guess. And then along the wall way back there is cherry. And I'm kind of holding on to that for customers that just want cherry for cooking and smoking and things like that. So that's where I'm at with my bundle wood. It's dwindling down right now. I don't have a lot left. And I'm focusing on getting truckloads in and cutting and prepping to get my wood dried out for the summer and next winter. So let's get going on that. All right, before we get going here, I just want to show you what I got going on. That load that's coming today, I'm going to dump right in here. So that's cleaned out good enough. Don't have to worry about that. Here's my wood from previous deliveries. I just kind of want to clear out this part right here. As you can see, there's about 6 or 8 inches of snow in there. Get that cleaned out. I want to be able to access this pile right here and space those out, get them staged so I get those cut up, because those are the next ones that I want to do. This pile here I could do, but I'm just kind of trying to do it in order. This is one I received before that one, so I just want to kind of do it like first in, first out kind of thing. But I just want to clear this all out, push the snow away, and see if I can get those logs staged in a spot somewhere in here and get them ready for cutting. Let's go. I thought I'd stop right here because I got this giant log right here. That thing is, man, I don't know, 24 inches on it, on that end. It's probably 36 on this end. I don't know, give or take. But actually, I think I'm going to try to move this one first with the bucket. Just push it off and get it on the ground and get it out of the way, and then I'm going to fuss with that one. See if I can move it with the tractor and the bucket. But I don't think I'm going to be able to move it, so I might have to move the ones around it and just leave that one where it's at. But let's see what happens. Okay, so that was a fail. These things are frozen to the ground. I tried to bang into it with the tractor and the bucket, and this one's not moving. Obviously that one's not going anywhere. So I want to put the forks on the tractor, get the ballast weight on the back, and see if we can dig these out. Well, we got one out of there. The shortest one. The rest of these are pretty good size. I was able to move this one right here, at least get it up in position to where I should be able to cut it right there where it's at. And these other ones, I'm just gonna have to work my way into that big one there. This is a good size one too down here. These are all oak, so they're very heavy, and they're probably a little wet yet. I'm sure they are. So that one did move a little bit away from that one there, so I should be able to cut that one right on the ground. Man, that's a good 18 inches there, probably 20 on the other side. But these things are beasts, and I think you guys can see why I need a bigger tractor. All right, I got my helpers out here now. They're sniffing around for mice. They need some exercise, so they got to get out. But I got this cleaned out on the back side of this pile here. I was able to move off camera. I was able to move this one up on top, so I should be able to cut it just where it sits. I'm gonna have to cut it from this side because it kind of wants to go that way. Get out of there. Don't want those dogs to get crushed. But I think we're good to go. I got 3 or 4 of them that I should be able to start buzzing up. So let's get going. All right, so what we got here is a steel Farm Boss 271 with a 20-inch bar versus, let's see what this measures here. This is oak. It's a good 22 inches on this end. And 18 on this end. So let's see what this Farm Boss can do. So I think it's safe to say that that's pretty much all that saw wanted. That was about, let's see here, .21 inches. Yeah, about 21 inches on that. And that's all oak, good hard red oak. And like I said, that Farm Boss can do the job, but anything bigger than that, it's gonna struggle. And it even struggled on this. It can do the job, but it's just gonna take time. Probably better suited for a bigger saw. Well, my tree service wood made it. See what it looks like once he gets it dumped here. It's kind of chunky, but we'll make it work. A lot of weight there. This is mostly oak. Sorry about the wind noise out here. I need a bigger wood yard if I'm going to continue doing this. Oh yeah, look at this guy. He knows what he's doing. And it's a Ford. So, all right, well, there we go. All right, guys, well, there you go. That's all cut up by the 271 Farm Boss. And like I said, some of that's 22 inches. And it's hard red oak. It does a good job. I'm kind of surprised, actually. I got a good sharp chain on there. That makes a huge difference. I don't know that I want to cut that bad boy right there with that Farm Boss, but I'm going to give it a try. I mean, what can I do? What else? I don't have anything else, so I'm going to have to cut that. That's a good, I don't know, 32 inches across on that end. These here will be fine. This one here's, man, I'm tripping here. This one here's a good size one. I'll be doing that one next, probably in another video, but I'm done for the night. But I don't know. I was contemplating getting steel 260 or 261. It's a entry-level professional series saw, probably an 18-inch bar or a 20. Still might do that and try to sell this Farm Boss, because that 261 is just a great all-around saw, and it's nice and light. Probably 2 pounds lighter than that one, and that one's not bad. It's just, you know, I'm not a huge guy. I'm getting older, and I'm not going to pull the trigger quite yet on a 500i. So 261 is probably going to be what I'm looking at, or maybe a Husky. I think it's a 550 XP, and Echo has got a nice one too that I might check out. But here's that load I just got. Not great, but there's some good wood in there. It's mostly oak. Some of it's probably kind of punky. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought. There's some big ones here that are going to make some nice pieces. Nice bundle wood out of. This one right here looks pretty good. It's kind of bent, kind of crooked. This is a nice one right here. That will be fine. I can cut off that end there. You know, I might have to go into the boiler firewood business too. And that's something I might try next year, is just sell boiler wood. It's kind of cold out here. My lips aren't working. But I don't know. It's not the greatest load, but definitely not the worst either. Had to pay for it. Nothing around here is free anymore. It's not as nice as the stuff I got here from my other supplier that, you know, he charges more too. So you get what you pay for. And I'm still searching for the freebies, but those are few and far between, guys. All right, guys. Well, we're back indoors, and let's talk about chainsaws for a second. Now, you saw what my 271 steel Farm Boss can do, and kind of what it can't do. I really haven't showed what it can't do, I guess, but what it's doing right now is cutting wood that's maybe a little too big for it. It's doing okay. It's getting through it, and it's got a good sharp chain on it, so that's key. But the saw's laboring, and if I'm going to continue to get tree service wood, which, as we all know, you don't know what you're going to get with tree service. Could be 12 inches, it could be 32 inches, and that's what I got. I got some out there. Even with this last load I got today, there's some good sized wood out there. And I might be asking too much of the Farm Boss to cut that. So what do I want? I'm a steel guy. I like the steel chainsaws. I know they're more expensive, but that's just what I like. And right now I'm kind of looking at a 261, like I said. Now, that's still probably not big enough for the 36 or the 30-inch and larger wood. I mean, yeah, I could do it similar to the Farm Boss and do it a little quicker maybe, but that's not a professional. It is a professional saw, but it's probably not made for that big of wood. Now, something that big, I'm probably going to need, I don't know, what, a 462 or 500i? I don't know what the Husky ones are that are, what the brand names are for those, or the Echoes. I just know what the steels are. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not getting a 500i. unless I can get a deal on Marketplace, or I can steal one off Marketplace, but probably not going to happen. So I'm leaning towards the 261 for now, and then I'd sell my Farm Boss. And then I would look for a bigger saw for sale used on Marketplace. But I think that 261 is just a great all-around saw. It's quite a step up from the Farm Boss, I believe, and it's much lighter. And that's what I need. I need a lighter saw. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Let me know what you guys think. You know, what other brands out there? Echo, Husky. What's a comparable saw to the 261, or maybe even one step up from that? You know, what do you guys have? What do you use for your tree service wood, and you know, what do you like? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and please subscribe. It's free. It's no charge, and you know, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe and help my channel grow a little more. And you know, leave a comment. Leave me a comment about what chainsaw you guys use. I'd appreciate it. And of course, you know, give me a like. All right, guys, have a good one.